guys, this is again take 2. It seems like I can never film this on the first try. I either do something horribly wrong or have lipstick on my teeth the whole time, or I end up hating everything I did, like yesterday. I went through, did the whole video, it's like 15 minutes, went back to watch it through to edit, and I hated everything that came out of my mouth. Probably because it was just, I don't know, I was having a weird day. Like, I had a good day at class and everything, but it was like kind of hot, and then it was rainy, and so everything felt all muggy and gross, and then I got back and my room was hot for some reason, even though maybe I'd forgotten to turn the air conditioning on earlier that day. But I just felt gross, and I was having a bad hair day, and I was having a bad face day, and just my makeup wasn't going on right, and I don't know, it was just a weird day. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go shopping. So I went to like 2 of my favorite places, 2 of my favorite stores. I went to Ulta and I went to World Market, and I didn't find a single thing to buy at either of them. Ulta was out of everything that I needed, and I was just feeling really uninspired at World Market. Of course there was like furniture there that I wanted, but you know, I don't just have $600 to drop on a desk on a Monday night with nowhere to put it and no money to buy it with, so there's that. But yeah, so now today is Tuesday, and you know, on Tuesdays I don't have class or anything, so I kind of just sit in my room all day and do absolutely nothing productive, which kind of sucked today because it was like in the 30s and 40s apparently, which is like my favorite kind of temperature. I'm totally hating this warm weather right now, and you know, I would have liked to be able to go to class again once it was cold, but it wasn't, and tomorrow it's supposed to be in like the 60s again, which isn't terrible, I guess, but it's certainly not the 40s. Yeah, so I've just been doing nothing all day. As you can tell, my face is practically makeupless, and I don't even know what I've been doing all day, honestly. Like, usually I like marathon a TV series or something, but I didn't do that today. I watched like 2 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist maybe, and that was like just now. What did I do? Anyway, so I guess I should update you on what I've been doing lately, which is to say not much. The last week I was a bit busier than I normally am. We had a lot of stuff to do for Russian. Monday and Tuesday we had this director woman, Alexandra Spiridova, I think was her name, and she played us her film about Varlam Shalamov, who we read in my Russian lit class, and it was a good film. It was good. I mean, it's like a documentary, so yeah, I mean, I like documentaries. It was good. Good. And then Tuesday we had, there was a forum on the Ukrainian crisis with her, and then my Russian lit professor and the head of the Russian department, and some guy from the political science department, and then some guy from the history department. And yeah, that was cool. It was kind of long though. It's like 2.5 hours maybe? I don't remember. It was good. It was informative. I'm now very informed about the Ukraine crisis with all my Russian classes and outside stuff that I've been doing with them, so I guess that's good. Always good to be involved in what's going on in the world. And then Wednesday, okay, so the all the modern foreign languages a couple months ago put together like teams for a soccer tournament that they were gonna have, which was last week, and you know, I've known about it for months, and Juliet and I were gonna go because she's in French obviously and I'm in Russian, and both of our teams were playing. Wow, sorry, my voice has been weird today. And so we were going, and neither of us had ever been to the soccer stadium before. We knew it was like not really on campus, but we figured it was still close enough to walk to. And so it's about 30 minutes before we're supposed to be there, and we figured that gives us plenty of time to leave and get there and find seats and whatnot. Like, really, 30 minutes is plenty. You can get pretty much anywhere on campus within 20 minutes, if you're, depending on where you're coming from. And so, you know, we're walking there. as soon as I left the building, I was like, you know what, I should probably drive just to be safe, but of course I didn't, because I was worried that there wouldn't be any parking, because some places on campus don't really have parking, and so you'd end up having to walk anyway. And so we were just like, you know what, fuck it, let's walk. It's a nice day. It was kind of hot, but it was sunny and not too terribly warm. I had on jeans and a long sleeve shirt anyway, which is also a poor decision. And I had on really, really, really impractical shoes. I mean, they're just like little platform tennis shoes that I got from Urban last summer. And I knew that they kind of blistered my feet if I wore them for more than a couple of hours. But you know what, I was like, it's not going to be that bad. We're just going to walk there, sit, and then walk back. It's not going to be bad. I was wrong. We were both wrong. You know, we've been walking, it's about, I don't know, we've been walking for like 20 minutes. We're still nowhere close. We have no idea where we're going. Of course, we didn't look up directions beforehand, because that would have been the smart thing to do. We were just like, oh yeah, we know campus well enough. We'll be able to find it. No. No, we didn't find it. And so we're just like walking around, we're like following this one chick, and she probably thought we were like total stalker serial killers or something. And eventually we like hear the announcer at the soccer stadium, and we're like, oh my gosh, we're close. You know, we can like see the top of the stadium off in the near distance. And so we like round this corner thinking that we're getting to the stadium's gonna be right there, and what do we find? A fenced in train station. I didn't even know that was there. And so we're just like, well fuck, what do we do now? We could go home and either just stay home. Oh no, don't die. Really? The camera's about to die. Maybe we can get through this really quickly. Okay, so we're like, we can either go home and drive there, or we can just go home and stay home. So, of course, we decided to do neither. We just kept walking, and I find an opening in the fence in the train station, and I decide, you know, hey, I'm gonna go try crossing the train tracks. Well, I freaking tripped, and I like bruised my knee all to hell, and I twisted my ankle. So I'm like limping along because my feet are blistering, my knee hurts, my ankle's twisted. But you know me, trying to just persevere and find the stupid soccer stadium. And we had to go all the way through the ag campus, around the ag campus, just to get to the stupid soccer stadium. Russia lost in the first game, so it was totally pointless. I mean, France ended up winning the whole thing, but we didn't even stay for the whole thing. And so, needless to say, my shoulders got sunburnt, and I hurt everywhere. I still got the freaking blister. It still bleeds on my pinky toe every time I wear closed-toed shoes. So yeah. And then Thursday, my only class on Thursdays is my Russian class, and the International Cultural Festival was on Friday, and so we were in the International House making food on Thursday. And you know, I was just like, I was in slouchy clothes, leggings, and a little sweatshirt-y thing, not like a real sweatshirt, but I don't know, it's just one that it's like thin, but it's still comfortable. And that's totally not useful information. And you know, I'm just sitting there. Masha has me making dough. I made like 15 pounds of dough, and I'm just like disheveled and probably like sweaty and gross. I've got flour all down the front of my shirt and the front of my leggings, which are black, obviously. And you know, I just look a mess. I forgot to bring a hair tie, so my hair's just flying everywhere. And then who just magically appears right next to me? That's right, you guessed it, the bearded wonder. He was just there, and here I am, looking gross. Definitely not my best. Certainly not the way I look on my Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes. Because then I try to at least look nice, you know, look presentable. Today, I was not presentable. So, yeah, that happened. And then Friday, we had the cultural festival. It was good. The booth looked good. Everyone else's booths looked good. All the food smelled good. Everything was really awesome, except one, my feet still hurt like no one's business. And two, it was really, really, really freaking hot. And I don't really have summer clothes. I don't know what I wore last summer or any other summer in my life, but I don't have summer clothes. I have like dark pants, dark jeans, dark shirts, white shirts. Not summery things. not summery things, so I just kind of burned up. I was outside for several hours, but it was still fun. It was still cool. And then on Saturday, Masha had asked me to go videotape their Russian traditional dance performance at a market square at the Rossini Festival. And so I went and did that. It was cool. We got frozen yogurt. I really love frozen yogurt. I'm always up for frozen yogurt. And so we went and did that. That was cool. And then Sunday we were going to go get a late lunch at the French market. Crepes and omelets and goodness and good coffee. And we get there and it's like a 45-minute wait time after you order to get your food, and we're like, we're not having that. So we went to Soccer Taco again. Shocker. Pretty much every time we go to Market Square now, I feel like we go to Soccer Taco because it's just kind of like our favorite place. It's just a standard little Mexican restaurant, but they have really good food, and their cheese dip and salsa is really good. It's one of the few salsas that I actually like. It's super refreshing, just delicious. And so yeah, that's about it. I guess I have a hair appointment this Saturday to get my hair cut in Clarksville, because I will only let my stylist, who's been my stylist since like 7th grade, touch my hair. I don't know why. It's just a weird thing. But as you can see, I have quite a lot of hair, and it's quite thick and just kind of does nothing. It just kind of sits there. There's no real shape. There's no real cut to it. I mean, I got it cut a couple months ago, but just recently, after trying to grow my hair out for years, it decided that it was gonna, bam, grow back quickly, just like that. And so yeah, I'm stuck with the internal struggle of, do I get bangs? Do I not get bangs? What do I do? I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But I think I'm leaning toward the bangs. I think that's what's happening. I think I'm gonna get my usual like meanness going on, because I think it looks kind of nice. It's been a while since I've done it, but I think it looks okay. And I need to shop for some summer clothes. I just need to bite the bullet, get the clothes. I don't even like summer clothes that much. I like sweaters and pants and not shorts or dresses or skirts, because I'm tall and I have a big butt, and they don't really make dresses and skirts long enough. But you know what? Whatever. I guess I'll deal. And yeah, so that's about it. Don't really have much more to say. Tomorrow. This is like our last, pretty much our, I don't know, I only have a couple classes of each of my courses left, which is kind of cool, but also scary because I'm just not ready for finals at all. Especially my anthro one, because I think it's the only one that's cumulative, and it's also the class that I'm doing worst in right now, so we'll see how that goes. Luckily, I got like a 95 on my paper, or 96 on my paper, which is awesome. Writing always kind of saves my butt, because, I mean, I just got it, I guess. I can churn out an essay like that. So yeah. I think that's all I'm gonna say. My camera battery is dying, and God knows when it's actually gonna go out. I don't know, I've never filmed with it dying before. So I guess I will talk to you guys later. I might even see you this weekend, if I have time. My weekends kind of, I don't know, I just run out of time whenever I go back to Clarksville, but simultaneously never really do much. Anyway, whatever. See you guys later.